hit it. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. All I want for Christmas is the Konami Crew merch. John always in the way when I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Hating on the fact that I always buy packs. Sorry, it's not true though. Doesn't always happen, but I do it cause I know. Gotta support my locals. Carbon Memories is crazy. Has the best history. But what's the point in buying packs? Cause you're there for the facts. You wanna help your locals. Do the best that it can to play, help you host all those everyday tournaments. It's not every day, it's every week, Thursday and Sunday. It doesn't make you upset when you lose. Of course, you need those cards to help you make those better decks out there. It's the meta. I'm not going to settle down buying some cheap-ass decks that's always about the budget because it is always friendly. I want to defend my title. I want to be the best there is. Trying to get into the top 4, even higher. You're going to be number 1. Going to be the king of games because it's so lame if you're below that. It's every day. It's the same when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's always fun. But there's always going to be the same thing with the meta. Playing hand traps, playing a bunch of spells, spreading the field with a bunch of board wipes. Gotta link 4, you gotta spread out the field. Because you might end up losing to the other losers. The people out there don't like you if you're slow playing. But every time they do it, because they're the ones that being low. Acting like scum because they're going to think they're going to win everything. But everything they're doing, that just sounds like they're obsessed. Upset that they might not win another game. This is the nationals we're talking about. We don't go to regionals. If you can't afford, you got to have money. So buying packs can be a waste of money. Every time I do it because I enjoy the game. But I love to buy the merch because it represents me. But it's not always going to be a March. It's separate months because I know I enjoy it. Every set I do is for the product I love. I want to do it because I'm always in the move. That people can shove it if they tell me tell me how to use my money. It's always fun because I get some of it for the friends too. I trade. Of course, I'm going to make that money too. If I can get my value back. But everything is like I shave all of that because I don't get half of that. Whatever it is, I want to try to get more than I can. Whatever I make is going to be up to them and up to me. So I can make easy on me. Every time I feast on my deck, it's always I make sure I look at everything to see I got the right cards. 40 cards only. Having more than that can give me disadvantage. Everyone's saying that I can throw everything I don't need to have my own hand. What I don't do is get rid of my cards. I got to see how many cards I have so I can compare whatever strategies I make. I can build almost a lot of decks. I have 11 decks because people say you should make at least around 7, but sometimes less. But never again, my deck is not a mess. I make sure it works. So when I go into the regions, I know I can prove I could be number 1. Even make it to the king of games. Everybody knows they can't tame me if I'm number 1 because they're the ones that are going to be respecting my fame.